Yeah, I know what type of time I'm on when I step in the scene, man. Had them bottles ready, had them sparkles ready. It's gonna be a good night. Last time around, it was different. Somebody tell him pay attention, nigga.
What is wrong with him?
Hurt the weeds, let's go.
I was slap the shit out of him.
Yeah. Welcome to this brand new episode of Another City Opinion Podcast. Your boy John, my co-host Bree, and my guy Dev in the back.
Yo.
We're just gonna jump right into the episode. The franchise that Dev loves the most. Vin Diesel. At first I thought X was gonna be the last movie. Then a couple months later I found out they're coming out with the 11th movie. And now Vin Diesel revealed that X will be basically
the first installment.
Yeah, so basically these next three movies won't be number 12, number 13. It'll just be X broken down into three movies. So X will be a trilogy. So Fast series continues and it's heading towards two more movies on the way after. I thought X was it. I thought X was gonna be and they ride off to the sunset, live their lives, but
I thought the world thought X was the last one. The world thought that. So it's like, bro, we were already tired of y'all. And now y'all come with a 3-part. Y'all think y'all fucking Harry Potter? Like, y'all coming with a part 1 and 2. Y'all think y'all the Marvel Universe or some shit? Like, I don't know. We've been saying they've been milking this shit. But this cow is fucking steak now, bro. Ain't even no more milk. This shit now, some porterhouse, some skirt steak, some filet mignon. This shit is beyond milk. And I'm sorry that motherfuckers continue to support this shit. I know there's been some talk about The Rock coming back. And so that might entice people to go back and see this shit. But after 10, I was planning on being done with Fast. And I'm still planning on being done after 10.
Yeah, I was about to watch 9. Like, let me watch 9, I'm gonna watch 10, and it's over. Shit, I don't gotta watch 9 no more. I can wait. I can really wait. But wait till all the other ones come out and just binge watch them last.
All 4?
Yeah, all 4 movies.
Bro, that's like 12 hours worth of TV time.
Yeah, so it's like a season, like a 12-episode season.
I just hope that they realize they ain't gonna make no, like after the 10th one drop and they don't make money, I hope they be like, you know what, we should have just wrapped it up here.
The crazy thing is, I think it's still gonna make money.
Yeah, it is. It really is. They always make money.
I don't think they do. I don't think they make as they have.
I mean, the way the studio works, they have to be making money because they wouldn't get so many sequels. The studio, as long as you're able to recoup what you make, what you put into a movie, you will get another installment. But they usually be like 1, 2, and 3.
But I feel like
for them to be at 10,
I feel like 8 and 9 they got out of money after because of Paul.
Oh yeah, that.
But again, you can't keep milking that cow with Paul. So I don't think that's why.
Plus, they keep milking him with Paul. Plus, they still have hits of Paul in the movie and shit.
I think his daughter's gonna have a cameo in the movie in X. I think his daughter's gonna have his real life daughter.
They gonna keep going. And then they're going to keep, with the AI and CGI, they can still keep Paul alive in these next 3 movies.
Yo, it should have really ended when him and Dom rolled into the sunset.
Yeah, when they rolled off, it would have been the perfect ending.
Yeah. And they could have been talking about reboots of the series.
Right. But that was the perfect ending to this Fast saga. Unfortunately, it happened due to Paul, but the way they capped it off, it was perfect. They rolled off. They literally rolled off into the sunset, and I'm pretty sure the true fans was content with the ending like that.
It had the right song. It had everything going for it.
I know I won't be paying money for number 10. If it comes on TV, cool. I didn't pay money for number 9. I didn't pay money. Actually, I don't remember.
I don't remember me ever going to a movie theater and seeing Fast anything.
Well, let me not lie and say
Seven was the last one.
Okay, let me not sit here and lie to you guys.
Seven was the last one I went to the movie theaters for.
Because my dad used to love Fast and the Furious, so I did see 1 and 2 when 4 went with Tyrese and stuff. But after that, I haven't seen 1 in the movie theater. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I did go see it with my dad.
Fast 1 is probably the only one that I saw in the movie theater.
And that was because my dad thought he was
You ain't
Fast
going to see Fast 5 in Berkeley? Berkeley College days?
I probably did. I don't remember.
$6 Tuesdays. That's what it was.
I probably did. I don't remember.
I'm not gonna lie. We done seen a lot of movies every Tuesday.
And we used to be in there every week. So I probably did. I don't remember. A lot of times when y'all used to go, I used to be working too. So
I don't think you did.
I can't remember. I don't.
No, he might have. I'm not gonna lie.
I can't say for sure if I did. I just know we saw a lot of movies.
Definitely. That was a great time. $6 Tuesdays.
But I don't remember seeing that. I don't remember seeing any other one except for 1 in the movie theater. So
that was like 12 years ago.
And I'm gonna try and keep it that way. I'm trying to keep it that way. So
trying to keep it that way.
Yeah, only one I remember seeing is Fast 1. So I'm trying to keep it that way. The rest of these shits, I'll wait till they show it on TNT, TBS, FX.
I can tell you, I seen the first 2 movie theaters. Tokyo Drift, I did not see in movies. The 4th one, I did not see in movie theaters. Fast 5, 6, and 7, and that was it.
So you a big rockhead.
7 was the last one I seen. So I didn't see.
Was Rocket in 7?
3, 4, 8, 9.
So how you
I didn't see half the movie. But also,
well.
You said what?
Go ahead.
No, I was saying also they leaked that The Rock is going to be involved. You think that will help give like the movie an extra shot of life like it did with the Fast 5? Fast 5
it's definitely gonna do that, and that's why they leaked it. Just so it's like, okay, since we giving y'all this trilogy, we're gonna give y'all a little sprinkle of so y'all don't be like completely turned off. The Rock is back, so niggas could be like, oh, okay, Hobbs is back, all right.
Nobody gave a fuck about him.
Now people love The Rock.
No, they do, but Hobbs in there wasn't good. But I'm talking about person.
So
here he going. Here he going.
I actually like Hobbs and Shaw.
Hobbs and Shaw is decent.
The movie.
Yeah, Hobbs and Shaw is decent.
And that's what I'm saying. The movie, I'm saying, was Idris Elba's character a little extra? Yeah, but the overall movie, I enjoyed it.
Yeah. No, it was decent. It was definitely decent. But we're gonna see.
The series, the franchise that won't go away, man. It won't go away, no matter what.
Is this the longest franchise?
It has to be. Because the MCU is all connected, but they're not like.
But it's not.
But MCU is a long franchise, so
yeah. But I'm saying like with one story.
You know what I'm saying? But the MCU is not. Some of the movies are not direct like continuations. Sometimes
that's what I'm saying.
They won't mention it. They'll just throw something in the end credits. So
they connected, but this is literally one story.
This has to be the longest franchise.
Just one story being told.
I'm trying to think. What else did we got that got?
One group of people story being told. One main person, one main star in one series having like this many movies.
Shit.
I don't think there's
the closest was X-Men.
What you mean?
Because remember, they did X-Men, the first 3, then First Class was like a little separation, but then they did after that they did Days of Future Past and they brought back OG Wolverine, so they made it connect. So I would say the X-Men movies, because the X-Men movies in general have like what 6, 7, like what 6 or 7 X-Men movies.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't see no other franchise. Every other franchise is like 3 or 4. Oh,
Yeah.
Scream? There's 6 Scream movies.
Right.
But I feel like horror movies are a little bit more easier to do.
And again, Scream, it ain't just one main protagonist.
True, but Sidney Prescott was in 5 of the 6 movies.
No, she was in all the movies.
No, she wasn't in the 6th one.
She was in the 6th one.
No,
Which
she
one
wasn't.
is the 6th one?
No,
Which one we on now?
the 6.
She not in this one?
Or was it 7? Which was the one that just came out?
I don't know.
6, yeah, she wasn't in the 6th movie.
The newest one?
Yeah, she wasn't in the newest one. Whatever the newest one was. Yeah.
The New York.
Yes, New York. That was the 6th one. She wasn't in that.
Oh, she not in that. I ain't never seen that one.
Okay, but
But the one before that, she was in it.
Yeah, she was in the 5th one. Because in the 5th one, we joked about it. My man, Dewey got messed up by a female.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the 5th one. So yeah, 5. She was in 5. And what's her name? Gail. She was in the 6th one. She's like the only original. Right, that was continuously in the movies. That's in the 6th one.
Yeah, but again, like I said, Vin Diesel is the main protagonist in all these movies, except for Tokyo Drift and 2. So 8 of 10, Vin Diesel is the main protagonist.
Well, he was in Tokyo Drift.
7.
Yeah, but I'm saying he ain't. Tokyo Drift ain't about him.
That is
So he
true.
was at the end of Tokyo Drift.
That's why I said protagonist,
Yeah,
meaning
he
the
said
star.
as
Story
the
centered
lead.
as the lead, the story being centered around them. 8 out of 10 is around Vin Diesel and his crew.
Damn, there's no other franchises. Everything else.
The second one was
4.
about him and his crew.
No, second and third is not.
So it's 7 out of 10.
This is the 10th one. So it's,
He has
it's 8 out of
1.
10.
He has 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So it's 8.
Yeah, I'm tired of this fucking series.
Just talking about it gives me a
I'm
headache.
tired of this series, man. But we're gonna see. They gonna have Shaw come back. They gonna have Hobbs come back. Fucking Jason Momoa gonna start out bad. Then he gonna be good in the next one.
That's been their formula, right?
I'm excited for Jason.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's how the formula go. John Cena's good in this one. He was the bad guy. Now he gonna be good in this one. And they gonna have the whole fucking DC.
Good guy.
The whole DC gonna be in this motherfucker. Look, yo, they got three DC people.
And you know
Jason
what's the
Momoa,
crazy
John
part?
Cena, and The Rock. All
The most
DC.
popular scene is probably gonna be a fight scene between The Rock and John Cena.
Yeah, that is. The Rock, John Cena, and Jason Momoa all going at it and shit.
Oh, the fuck? The Rock was in DC.
Yeah, he Black Adam.
Yeah, Black Adam, Aquaman.
And Peacemaker.
Yeah. Shit, at this point, they got Captain Marvel in it. Brie Larson. At this point, they might as well recruit Superman and get.
And
Superman
they used to have Wonder Woman in.
It definitely did used to have Wonder Woman.
Die.
They're gonna bring her back.
Yeah, they could. They gonna try.
They can't afford her now.
They got Brie,
They got who?
Captain Marvel.
Yeah, that's too many high paid actresses. They can't afford
FBI.
that.
They got Brie, they got Jason, and they got The Rock. They got a budget.
That's what I'm saying. The budget ends with them, and they got Jason.
And they got John Cena.
The budget ends with them.
That shows me that they got a big ass budget.
It basically is the grand finale, so they're going for everything.
Oh yeah.
And plus, her scene probably not gonna be like. I'm pretty sure, like depending on what type of roles you get, they pay by like the role. So if they bring her back, I don't see her being like. She's still part of the main crew, but she's probably gonna play like a small cameo role for her and what's his name to ride off into the sunset.
Right.
Well, they brought him back from the dead.
Whatever his name is, Han.
They brought his dumb ass back.
We did bring him back.
We gonna see, John. Fuck
They
this
gonna bring
shit.
all
right.
Anybody that's ever was in that movie, it's gonna be like a big fight scene at the end. All of like the main villains that they really hated and really want to kill.
John said they about to have a Marvel Avengers fight and shit.
They might as well bring Paul from heaven.
You remember the X-Men opening thing where it was Magneto and his crew and the X-Men on the other side? It's gonna be Vin Diesel and the family versus all the villains and all the Marvel. And
well, they might as well just bring Paul back from the dead. Bring him back from
the dead. They're gonna do that too. AI technology's on fire right now.
All right, let's move on because I'm tired of Vin Diesel's ass.
Then you got a last thing to say on this topic?
I am Groot.
And we're gonna keep it movie. The star of Aladdin throwing shade to the Little Mermaid. Foul or no?
Who is bro? What has he done since then?
He's done a lot.
What's a lot? What he's done? Off the top.
His name is Mena Masood or Masad.
He's done a lot.
I ain't never seen bro before or after Aladdin.
You've seen him.
I haven't seen bro before.
You did.
Or after Aladdin. He's talking about that the reason why, because I think Aladdin has the most grossed the most for a Disney movie. They got like a couple billion out of the live action movies and shit. And so Little Mermaid is estimated to hit similar numbers or beat those numbers. And he was stating that he don't think it's gonna happen because the fans of Aladdin went back and saw the movie multiple times, and that's why they were able to reach those numbers. Basically saying that the Little Mermaid ain't gonna have replay value, and people gonna go watch it, but that's about it. They're not gonna go back and see it the same way they saw Aladdin. And to me, honestly, Aladdin wasn't that good to go replay over and over again. They ain't have fucking the monkey in there. They ain't have the tiger in there.
What movie did you watch?
Aladdin, the new one.
They did have the monkey in there.
They had the monkey?
Yes.
Talking monkey?
He wasn't talking.
They had the tiger in there?
Yes, they had the tiger in there.
I don't remember. I'm thinking about the Broadway play. That's what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking about the Broadway play.
I didn't watch the new Aladdin movie, but
I'm thinking about the I'm saying all this to say, ain't nobody go back and watch Aladdin more than once. The shit wasn't that good.
I ain't gonna lie to you, it was good.
See, I didn't watch it, so I can't say it.
This is when I see Capping, because I live with her and I've seen her watch that movie maybe one time.
But I went to the movies twice to watch it.
You went to the movies twice with two different groups because other people wanted to see it, and you never watched it again. You got on Disney Plus, and you never was on the remind of y'all Disney Plus ever in life.
I watched it a couple of times on
or
Disney
continue
Plus.
watching on Disney Plus.
But I've watched it a couple of times on Disney Plus.
Couple of times out. How long it's been out?
Do you think that we're gonna watch The Mermaid more than once?
I think you are. I don't think I am, because I don't go back and watch
either.
Nothing.
I think I'll probably watch it the one time in the movie theater, and then when it comes on Disney Plus, yes.
Right.
But I don't think I'm gonna continue to watch it.
I don't think you're gonna go back to the movies and watch it. You'll go to the movies and watch it once, yes. But once that shit hit Disney Plus, I am sure that you're gonna watch that shit.
I'm pretty sure I'm not.
Multiple times.
I'm pretty sure I'm not.
Multiple times.
I'm pretty sure I'm not.
The fandom that you have for Haley, the beauty of her voice.
I will probably watch the video of her singing multiple times, but watch the whole movie, I probably won't.
Okay, she says she's not. I call cap.
But I'm saying is, see, this is the problem with this pie. Because if I say something, I'm capping. What I'm telling you is,
look,
I'm not gonna continue. The only movies I do watch on Disney Plus, if we're gonna be honest, is Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, those movies are on our most watched because I watch those repeatedly.
All I'm saying,
but nothing else on there.
All I'm saying is, Aladdin wasn't that great of a movie for it to get like a bunch of replay value. Even in fact, most of the was for Will Smith. that was cool. I'm just saying, like, most of the live action movies that they've been able to do, other than like Beauty and the Beast,
that's something I could watch with them.
most of them shits ain't got replay value. Mulan ain't got it. That ain't got it.
Lion King did not
Cinderella ain't got it. Fucking Lion King ain't got it.
But we know I watch Beauty and the Beast over and over.
Beauty and the Beast is probably the best one of all of them put together so far. The live action versions of the cartoon films. And again, Aladdin wasn't that crazy for motherfuckers for him to be talking like, yo, like he on some Beyonce Taylor Swift type shit, like, no offense, Haley, but Aladdin was the best live action movie of all times. Like, bro, that shit wasn't that good. He just want to be relevant.
But also part of the shade also is probably a little saltiness because he also states that he feels like the Little Mermaid is not going to do the numbers as Aladdin.
And it's going to get a sequel, though.
He's going to get a sequel where Aladdin didn't get the sequel and it didn't.
But Aladdin originally never had a sequel. Aladdin had a show. Little Mermaid had a sequel when she had her baby.
Right.
So it would make sense for
right.
Little Mermaid.
The Return of Jafar.
Again.
That was before the series. The Return of Jafar.
I ain't never even seen The Return of Jafar.
What? That might arguably be the best Aladdin movie.
I ain't never even seen that.
It's Aladdin, Aladdin 2, Return of Jafar, and then Aladdin 3, The King of Thieves.
Really? It was 3 parts?
Yeah, it's three movies.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Again.
Was those just like the straight to tape?
The third one probably was. I don't think the second one was.
Here's the problem. Let's reel this back in. The problem here is when the movie came out, there was a lot of controversy. One, of the actors they chose to play the parts.
Well, the girl they chose to play Jasmine.
Right, because again, that was a bad right. So the Little Mermaid doesn't have because mermaids are allowed to be they fictional right, they fictional creatures supposedly they fictional creatures. There's no race to them, right? So them picking up black girl may have caused controversy, but here's the thing: there's no real culture behind it. The Aladdin movie was supposed to be for the Middle Eastern young girls to look at and be like, "Oh, that's me."
Yeah, representation.
And because they didn't represent correctly, this is why they probably won't get a sequel. And that's the end of that. And so he can't compare his singing to no damn Haley Bailey. So here's my thing. I love Disney movies. Aladdin wasn't one of my favorites. It really wasn't. If we're gonna count my 2 favorite Disney princesses, it would be Beauty and the Beast and Ariel. So again, people are already buying the pre-sale tickets for Ariel.
Yeah.
This has now become a cultural thing. This has now become a black girl thing. Of little black girls get to see themselves on TV with locks and how beautiful this is. And so it's becoming more of just a movie. It's becoming a cultural thing. And that's where I think he's lacking when he's talking about Aladdin. It's not a cultural thing. It was just a Disney princess.
And it was supposed to be, but they fucked it up.
Right.
By having the young lady that played Jasmine,
right,
who was also she was Kimberly in the Power Rangers movie. I don't know what she is. She's like Italian or something.
Right.
That could have been a moment, and that was supposed to be their moment because Disney's supposed to be big on representation.
Right.
And although he is from that culture,
right,
the main girl, Jasmine, who is the Disney princess that many girls idolize growing up because she represents a particular people, they fucked it up by hiring this Italian white girl to play this position. Where, like you stated, with Ariel, She's a mermaid. There's no cultural identity. There's no race to it. And although races biggest might have been upset, for people of color, it's dope to see more representation of these iconic roles being covered by people of color. So with that alone, it's gonna cook Aladdin. But I'm just saying, he's in no place to say nothing because you as a brown man, you supposed to be bigging up and celebrating these moments versus all trying to stir the pot and bring some attention back to your shit.
Maybe she didn't look the part, but she's definitely from. She was born in London. Her father's from India, and her mother is from Uganda.
She was born where again?
She was born in the UK.
Uh-huh.
But her mom is from Uganda, and her father is from India.
Yeah, she don't fit. She don't look like an Indian woman. I'm sorry. She looked like a white woman.
I'm not gonna lie, her Wikipedia picture, she does look like a white woman. No offense to her, she looks like a white woman. But when you Google her, she does look like.
John, you saw the Power Rangers movie, right?
Yeah.
You saw Kimberly, right?
Mm-hmm.
What you thought she was? A white fucking woman, a white brunette.
I thought, no offense. I thought she was like a regular American white girl. But
exactly.
But if you look at these two pictures, she don't look like that. I don't know if that's how they planned it or whatnot. But if you look at these two pictures, which I'm gonna send in the chat, when you Google her, she doesn't look like she looks the part in these pictures. But maybe in certain things that she looked a little different, so people didn't really gravitate to her, or when people don't like gravitate.
The girl who played Aladdin should have looked like Nick Jonas' wife.
I can't pronounce her name, but I know who you're talking about. I'm not botching.
But you get my point, right? Mm-hmm. I ain't saying her because I'm pretty sure she's a little older.
But you basically said Jasmine should have looked like her.
Jasmine should have had those ethnical or ethnical traits.
Oh, Priyanka Chopra Jonas. I'm trying to say her first name and last name together. Priyanka Chopra Jonas.
When I saw that young lady got that part, I said, "What is she?" I thought she was white. Because I've seen her in other shit playing a racially ambiguous white woman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she got a mix of pictures. There's pictures that she got that she do is like, yeah. But she is what she is at the but.
And that's how Disney justify her. But her mom's from India. It's white people in West Africa too.
That is true. There is white people that live in Africa. There's white people that's born in Africa. That is true.
Exactly. They West African though, but them niggas ain't black.
That is true. They are still African.
So miss me with that. Her mom from India. That bitch was a scientist.
Her pops from India. Her mom's from Africa. I just don't know her mom.
West Africa, I'm sure. Motherfuckers be saying, "Oh, I'm from Africa." Yeah, motherfucker, you colonizer. Okay. Bro a hater. That's all I'm saying. Can't wait till this Little Mermaid drop. I ain't even seen the first one, to be honest. I ain't never even seen the cartoon.
So before we see this, second.
Oh no, Dad.
What? Stop looking at pictures, John.
I just Googled her mother.
What that means?
Bro, you said there's white people. Her mother's definitely not white.
Oh, I ain't saying her. I don't know her mother. I'm just talking shit.
Yeah, I know, but I Googled it because it is still, no matter what, it's still a fact. There's white people that live in Africa. There's white people that are from Africa, which is true. So I Googled it just to make sure it wasn't a case of a white woman that was born in Africa or raised in Africa or from Africa.
Yeah.
But her mother's not white.
Okay, that's cool. But she ain't ethnic enough for the role of Jasmine in Aladdin. At least that's not what people wanted.
Maybe people just wanted something closer to Jasmine's actual skin complexion in the cartoon.
No, they wanted somebody who was from that.
They wanted somebody that represented how they look. And she doesn't represent that. That's why I said Nick Jonas' wife is more of a depiction of what they were actually looking for. And that's why so many people are like, who is this girl? Because she looks like a white woman. Then you go Google and say, oh yeah, you do her 33 in me. Oh yeah, she do got some Middle Eastern in her and shit.
This is the fact that she actually does.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's how they're able to finagle shit. Mm-hmm. Saying, oh yeah, she's this, she that, but she don't look that part, and that's not what young black and not young brown girls from those parts. She's not what they were looking for,
which is understandable. Yeah, you wanted something closer to them. I hear you.
And so he represented that. So for him to be a brown man being represented in such a predominant way, why are you throwing shade on some shit? Like, it's almost like hate. It is hate. Like, yeah, I know this shit about to blow us out the water, so I'm gonna just step on it before it do.
Yeah, it does kind of, and they play for the same team as Disney, right? It is kind of, it sounded kind of haterish, but.
And I'm about to look this nigga up. What has he done?
Nothing. I looked it up.
This nigga ain't did a damn thing.
He's been in a few
talking
things.
Ass.
It's just a matter if you watched it or not, but he's been in a few things.
John, I hate when people say that. Of course, he's an actor. He's been in shit.
He hasn't been in anything.
But what has he done credible other than being in the Aladdin?
Nothing.
Aladdin might be his biggest role. Yeah.
So that's what I'm talking about. He's an actor. I'm pretty sure he can get jobs, but actors can get jobs on Burger King commercials.
That is true. Damn.
So for that to be what you known for, you ain't did shit since, or anything credible that we can recognize you from, shut the fuck up, bro. Hating ass nigga. Oh, bean and hummus eating ass.
All right, let's change the topic, Johnny. Real quick before we get canceled.
Leaving that in the past. Let's get into the Power universe. Why is it every other year it's like Stars always ends up leaking? Power episodes always end up leaking. So the last 2 episodes of this Power season has leaked for the world to see.
I didn't see him.
It's all over the place, man. It's all over the place. The members of, like, the cast members of the show responded to it. Obviously 50 responded to it as well. But also I seen a clip where what's his name? A couple of the cast members from the series was in the spot, and then they had like a shit in the air where it said the leaks were fake, which I don't think they were fake. But that would be an interesting turn of events if it turned out to be fake.
Right.
But in a quick change of pace, my guy Dev went from the back to the front, and Bree's now in the back.
Yeah, I mean, this whole Power shit, I think it's part of the marketing at this point, because it seemed like every season there's like episodes being released, some type of leaking and shit. 50 going his rant like, fuck Stars, I'ma leave, all this and shit. So I honestly just think it's a part of the rollout.
I think so, because I feel like it never really affects it's just like when it leaks, 50 generates enough buzz and he gets everybody else talking and generates enough buzz and people still watch it like it never came out. So it's like people still go watch it and show support. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's not like it's a real. Again, it's still gonna do what it do. I didn't watch the leak episodes, so I can't really say what they were. I'm one of those niggas who will wait. I don't have to see the leaks and shit. But again, it don't do. It's a part of the marketing plan to me. It's a part of the rollout. So when this shit happen, it don't even affect me. When niggas on social media like, oh, power leaked again, I'll be like, okay.
Yeah. So there's a lot going on with power, especially recently. You know, Amari Hardwick was talking about power because he was doing basically the promotional run for the movie that just came out with him and J-Lo on Netflix. I believe it's called.
I just watched that the other day.
I watched it. It was
decent. It was decent.
I enjoyed it.
It was a decent movie.
But he had everybody going crazy because he said Stars has in the past year and a half, or like a year and a half ago, or within the year and a half, that they actually approached him about coming back to power. So for all those that Ghost ain't died, Ghost is still alive.
I think they left it like that, so God forbid they can always come back to it. So they did that on purpose.
So got a lot of people going, but it always leaks. It works in their favor. I don't know how. Anybody else should be fucked up. But it seems no matter every time power leaks, it always works in their favor.
It does.
But we'll keep an eye on it. We got the last 2 episodes of the season, and I don't know when Force is coming out or when Raising Kanan is coming out. And then we got the writer's strike currently going, so that's definitely probably going to delay shows in general. So gotta stay tuned and patiently wait till everything comes out.
Right.
Fuck power.
Now let's get into Bree's favorite artist, Doja Cat Trolling, or you really think she's gonna change her name into whatever was it? Emcee Flapchunks the Third, some shit like that. I think I pronounced it correctly.
The crazy thing is with Doja, especially with her work on this rap album, she will change her name for the sake of the rap album.
The album really comes out under whatever Emcee Flapchunks. Flapchunks.
Exactly. So I can definitely see her doing that. So that's why I'm not like.
But that's not even a serious rap name where you can take her serious though. And this is a problem I have. Everybody's like, "Yo, this is gonna be the best rap album," and those two. Yeah, I'm talking about it's gonna be the best rap album, and she's gonna make sure that it. And again, it feels like a joke. This feels like a joke.
It works for those because she's done nothing but clown. She's her whole musical debut and breakout was Moo. Like, so she's been.
Man, that's what I'm saying. She really came out. She blew up off Moo. She was a cow.
So that's what I'm saying. So she's made a career of being a character and talking her shit, but when the music come out, the shit works. It hits.
No, and I get that, but her music is always poppy and gimmicky, and so this is what I'm saying to you.
Yeah.
I don't count it as I don't know if it's gonna be, and let me not say I don't count it as a rap album, because it's not out. But what I'm saying to you, the way she's approaching it is making it sound very gimmicky and very cartoonish.
Right.
And so it's hard for me to say that, okay, I expect a hard-ass album from her and hard-ass lyrics when, again, this is becoming a gimmick and a joke.
Yeah. It
feels kind of jokish, like Moo. Moo was a joke to me. Moo wasn't a serious rap song that got played.
I low-key used to love Moo.
But did you love Moo because it was a good song, or was it just it was a vibe?
No, I like Moo
because it was a good song.
Yeah, everything Doja puts out is always good.
Okay, so you're an ass eater.
I don't know. Well, cows, they got asses, and we generally
No,
eat parts
but
of the
what I'm saying
ass.
to you is you
So-
call Johnny I'm not gonna call you a dick sucker because you're my husband, but
Like, you know better.
but what I'm saying is what you're doing right now is type of what you call
No,
Johnny.
what I'm saying is, with the gimmicks, Doja has been nothing but gimmicks, nothing but it, nothing but semi-serious, goofy almost. And when the music came out, she delivered. So regardless of her being goofy or gimmicky or whatever, I don't ever expect Doja, even if she's making a hard rap, her attitude and her persona is never that. And so I don't expect it. So in this case, Emcee, whatever the fuck she said her name is, it's on par to who Doja is. But one thing I can say about Doja is she showed me little stints that she can spit a little bit, or at least know how to rap a bit. And so I think with her pop, I don't think it's gonna be a completely hard rap album, but I definitely think she has the ability to put together a decent rap project. And even with the gimmicks, I still expect it to be a fairly good, well delivered rap project from Emcee. What's her name, John? What's her name again?
Emcee Flapchunks the third.
Emcee Slim Chunks the third.
All I'm saying
is
if this would have been a different rapper, you would not have took it serious.
Flapchunks the third.
Emcee what?
Emcee Flapchunks. Flap
Chunk. Emcee Flapchunks the third. She's so dumb. She dumb as
You see how you laughing, but you still giving her the benefit of the doubt. Anybody else, you wouldn't have given the benefit of the doubt.
Because I have a resume.
Put the resume in.
That's what I'm saying. She has a resume for me to give her the benefit.
She doesn't have a resume of a hardcore rap album.
But she has a resume that she's able to put together quality music. If fucking Kanye West come out and say that he's gonna put out a country album, Kanye has done enough in music that he gets the benefit of the doubt for that.
Wow.
So that's what I'm saying. When you're talented, you get the benefit of the doubt. If Frank Ocean was to come out and say he's about to put out a fucking blues album, he gonna get the benefit of the doubt because his reputation and his resume shows that he's talented as fuck. So he can do so. That's why fucking what's my boy name? Tyler, the Creator, was able to do the shit he was able to do with the blonde wig and shit, because of who Tyler is as an artist. We gonna give great artists the benefit of the doubt to eat, just to let them do whatever the fuck they feel like doing creatively, and then dissect it once we get it. And so Doja, in her short time, has done enough for people to give her the benefit of the doubt. It's that simple.
That's crazy.
It ain't crazy enough. She got the hits. She got decent projects.
Let's do, man. Doja got some mega hits for what has been a good 5 years? She's been on good 5-6 years now.
It's probably been a little bit longer than that because Moo came out around the time we were leaving college, I would say.
I felt we was done with college when Moo came out.
You think so?
I believe we was done with college when Moo came out. Moo came out definitely between 2014 and 2018. I think that's the range for Moo.
Moo Doja Cat came out in 2018.
2018, all right. So yeah, that's what I said.
So 5 years. So yeah, okay. So 5 years.
Yeah,
she's done a lot, bro. She's done a lot. She's
her rise, like she ascended like that.
Yeah, she ascended and she's been able to stay in that stratosphere.
Well, shout outs to Emcee.
So shout out to her. She
Flapchunks
the third. She gets the benefit of the doubt. Like I said, when Tyler Creator did the Shelby shit and he put on the blonde wig and was singing, before that shit dropped, people like, that's Tyler the Creator. Tyler can do whatever he want. And when he did that shit, it was a fire album. It is what it is. When you talented, we gonna give you the benefit of the doubt.
That is true. Especially if you put a decent amount, like a good resume in.
Yeah, your resume is good. We gonna give you that.
Fans will hold out hope, and
right.
If it's a dud, your fans will let you be know, and then will have some fans like, nah, he did this differently, or she did this differently. So it'll be a mixture within the fan base anyway. It'll be
808 and Heartbreak. 808 and Heartbreaks is the exact atonement of that. Where people, when Ye was like, he doing this, motherfuckers was like, nah, Ye, nope, that ain't it. And although initially people will still like, I don't know, Ye. 808 and Heartbreak is one of the most beloved albums of of this last century and shit. Like,
there's a few records. I'm not gonna lie, when it came out, I wasn't a big fan.
I wasn't.
I'm not
I wasn't.
Guy. I'm not a real big auto-tune. Like, it's cool to use auto-tune, but I'm just not like a big, we just gonna use everything. I've never been a fan of that. You want to use auto-tune for like 1 or 2 tracks? Fine, dude. Right. Everything's like, God damn.
Right. And people and fucking and 808 and Heartbreaks is the soundtrack for who Drake is.
You can say that because that definitely, because you don't really got the singing voice,
But ask Drake himself. His whole early style was solely based and influenced by 808 and Heartbreaks. The shit that we love. The shit we love from the first album to the second shit, which people say is his best album, was inspired by 808s.
I always get Drake's first 2 albums confused, so I'm not gonna name albums.
First one is Take Care, and the second one is what's the second one?
Which one?
Not two.
No, Take Care is second one, right? Take Care is the second.
I always get the first 2.
This is too late.
No. That if you read this too late, that's the
that's like the 4th or 5th album if you read this.
Yeah. Take Care is the second one. The first one is
which one? Thank Me Later. Thank Me Later is one of them, right?
Thank Me Later. Thank Me Later is the first one. No, Thank Me Later is the first one. Thank Me Later is one of them. And then Take Care. Yeah, Thank Me Later and then Take Care. That's how.
And he had the one with the blue cover, the blue album cover. I don't know which number that one is.
The blue album cover. Are you talking about with him on it?
Yeah, him with
the baby.
Face with the blue album.
Yeah. The baby. Yeah, with the sky behind him and shit. Nothing Was the Same, which is my favorite Drake album.
Is that Drake's 3rd album or his 4th album?
That's his 3rd album.
3rd.
Yeah.
Then I think he came out. I think he definitely came out with if you're reading this now to it's definitely his 5th album. The other one.
But and you reading this ain't really even considered an album.
Yeah, but contractually.
Yeah. It counts.
Contractually.
Yeah, it counts, but that was him just a filler, a little EP and shit. But shout out to Doja, man. She can do no wrong with me until she do wrong with me. So
yeah. Emcee Flapchunks the 3rd. Emcee Flapchunks the 3rd.
Exactly.
She a fucking clown. For y'all to be cheering her up and building her up, y'all so fucking clown.
Hey, to say what?
Now let's get into some interesting news. I read Grand Rapids, all public schools in Grand Rapids, Michigan won't allow no backpacks in public schools after a 3rd grader was found. A gun was found in the 3rd grader's backpack. Think that's a good idea or a bad idea? Just ban straight backpacks.
Agree with it.
I ain't mad at it.
It's just it's an idea as an alternative to try to prevent school violence.
Yeah, and I think that's all it is. They just trying to people are scared, kids are scared, families are scared. People are just trying to find new ways to combat.
Do they really need book bags? Let's think about this. The books, the workbooks, all of that is in the classroom anyways.
In the classroom.
Well, technically, everything's digital now. Do they really need book bags? All you need is a tablet, right?
For the most part, like, they really, like, I can say with Dory and them school, yeah, they do, like, physical stuff, but I would say it's like 50-50 because 50% of the shit they do is on they tablets and computers, and then the other 50 is physical homework with a book and shit. But when there's a will, there's a way. You can make it where they only get homework on the computer type shit.
True.
Like
that is true. So maybe the good old days of how we went to school and having backpacks. At this point, you won't even need for lockers.
You know what's crazy? When I went to high school, because of so much like violence with people bringing weapons and shit, one year they purchased a bunch of like clear book bags, like those plastic see-through book bags. Yeah, like where you couldn't get into school without one. You had to have the school provided the book bag, and you had to use it. If not, you couldn't come to school, and you definitely couldn't use no Jan Sports. You couldn't use shit else. You had to use the school mandated book bag, and the shit was clear, and everybody could see what the fuck you got in there. And they did that shit for like 2 years. It didn't last because I don't remember about my senior year. I know for sure my senior year we didn't have those. But like my sophomore, junior year, we had like clear book bags, so they could see what we had in there shit. Because motherfuckers brought weapons, motherfuckers brought mace, motherfuckers brought all types of shit. And so they started making us, the school purchased all these clear book bags, and we had to use them.
Civilization, as we know, is just more futuristic. We're moving so
I don't know.
far.
My school always had metal detectors.
My school had metal detectors too.
And they would search everybody's bag. It did not matter.
Yeah, see, the only thing is the metal. Yeah, they had metal detectors, but I guess certain shit might not rank up that could be used as a weapon, and so they just want to see like what you had in your bag type shit, and that's what they did for like 2 years. But again, I'm not against it and shit. Like they have to change the curriculum because they can't be like, oh, y'all can't wear book bags, but here's 4 books on the homework tonight and shit. Then it's like,
then you gotta carry the books home and shit.
Yeah, now you defeating the purpose. So it's like, okay, so if you're gonna get rid of the book bags, then you gotta change the way you give homework, change the way you give classwork, because they ain't got no book bag, then they shouldn't have to carry all this heavy shit going from class to class, going from home to school and shit like that.
I don't knock it, but there has to be some ways to try to
it's all to minimize the violence in school.
School shootings have to, and that's just a reaction. It wasn't even a school shooting. It was just they found the gun in a backpack. So we ain't trying to have this. So I understand where they're coming from in our country's history with school shootings. So I guess if it works, it works. Right?
Look, you keep trying. You try to figure out ways that work. Again, everything ain't gonna hit, but the fact that they're trying to do something innovative, we see where it goes. And if it don't work, it don't work. Then you dust it off, ball it up, and try to do something else.
Now let's get into some rumors. Let's be like a rumor segment, ASO, the rumor mill. Right. Now, supposedly Jonathan Majors is dating Megan Good. Good look. What's our thoughts on those rumors?
Jonathan Majors, Megan Good, Major Good, Good Major. What would be their how they have the names like Bennifer and
they be putting people's names together.
When they put the names together and shit. I mean, until Jonathan Majors get off of it, till the shit settles with the white girls, I don't think nobody really cares what his relationship thing is, because I've seen a lot of black women stating like, girl, you better get away from that violent nigga and all this and shit. And then at the same token, I see, oh, he back black, this way he should have been, this way he should never left. I love seeing black power and shit like that. So you got mixed reviews about how a lot of people see this situation. I think until he gets away from this whole debacle with this white woman, there ain't nobody really cares about what his relationship status or who he's dating.
Okay. Three thoughts on the matter?
Listen, she just got out of a very serious marriage. I don't think this is the time. And again, I don't personally think they dating. They just came out of the movie theaters together. Like, they didn't come out of a hotel room together. It's not like they came out of an apartment or house together. They dead ass came out of a movie theater together. Like, how we know right now he's not being a friend and
right,
you know, help. Well, she's being a friend and helping him through this moment. Like we don't. But my whole thing is, it becomes. I don't know. It's just so.
Yeah. Frozen?
No, you good.
It just becomes so kind of.
Taking the snapshot.
He's such a weirdo.
Dad did ask for a headshot in the chat. I did take one. I ain't send it to you yet.
Send it.
I did take one, so I'll send it to you.
I just feel like we jumping the gun
right.
with this shit, and so it's becoming like just dumb. So he can't be friends with Megan Good. He can't be friends with black women.
Yeah.
Just because a man dates one or two white women don't make him a solely a white lover. Like that video of him and Michael B when the girl gets up and they both staring at her.
Yeah, the black woman. Them niggas like, you got it.
Right. I just feel it's unfair for us to say, well, he's a white lover. Like, oh, he's a white lover. Like, that's not fair. Like, we don't know.
This is a preference, man. Love who you love.
You always saying that, Johnny, and
fuck that shit, John.
Right.
Yeah, but how you gonna say fuck the shit when you just made the case like, oh, because he dates white women doesn't mean he's a white lover, but you haven't seen him with a black woman, so someone calls him a white lover.
No, what she's saying is just because he dated a white woman, don't automatically assume that's his preference. He only date white women.
So your statement don't go with what the fuck I
just said. More than how many times? How that's not your preference?
But he would say this is his first or his second white girl he dated. He dated black girls all his life.
See, he wasn't famous all his life, so it's all speculation. We really don't.
It doesn't fucking matter.
But see, that's the problem because while he's in the line, people like you with a white girl, so that's your preference.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying
those white girls when you was broke.
I'm not saying that's his preference, but they see him with the white girl. So
I didn't say you said that was his preference, but other people have said that's his preference.
Right.
And again, he dated black women.
I'm pretty sure he dated black in his life.
He said he dated black women. This is the first or second white woman he dated.
Yeah, but
y'all making it seem like this nigga only dated
white women. Johnny's saying you going off what he said and what we see. So also he said, and then go ahead.
In quick response to what Bree just said, also he could just be saying that because he has this perception that may not be real, but he dated a couple white women while he was famous, so everybody's assuming. So he has to say, "Oh no, because I see with white women now don't mean I only date white women. I date black women." Because there's a perception being built up, so he has to respond to it. Not saying he needs to, but he probably felt he had to respond to it because the feedback he was getting from everybody else.
If him and Megan Good are dating, I don't see nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing
wrong with that either.
Right. I'm playing devil's advocate. I don't mind it. I don't think he's a woman beater. That's my opinion. This is just how I feel.
Still proven guilty.
Right. And this whole new shit where you're guilty till you proven innocent is stupid to me.
Oh, that's the world we live in.
Right. But I'm not with that. He's innocent to proven guilty. And if Megan wants to be there to support him or be a friend, I'm with that. And if she want to fuck him, I'm with that too. That's their business.
Right.
They both single. What's the fucking problem? A lot of these comments on the internet, y'all be on here getting beat from y'all niggas, a broke nigga. So Leave it like that.
You know.
At least,
comments.
right? She got beat by. They get beat by broke niggas. At least he a rich nigga beating.
Right. Y'all want to say that in the fucking comments?
Jesus Christ, but you know.
I'm just being honest, John.
In the comment section, there do be a lot of pots calling the kettle black. You know,
Right, that's all I'm saying.
That is
Young man
true.
been run through the whole neighborhood and you
But
worry about these
nobody's
two
going through the comments and single-handedly exposing each person with their
word.
That's why you just gotta expose it all together.
Yeah, who got time for that?
Well, some people, some of these celebrities do be on a petty time and they'll sit there like, oh, you like that one day that comment got to them. Shit not going right. Now they read that one comment. Now they're going through your whole page, researching you, and then going with their response, and then they come for you. But
right.
As it is, it's a rumor. Now let's get into. There's not much rumor stuff, but it's just a lot of speculation in the situation. Jamie Foxx, he was rushed to the hospital, and it wasn't really much being said about him. And then this past week, there was reports like his family's preparing for the word, and then we get reports that he's doing, like his daughter came out saying he's doing better. He's at home, I think, or was it? She says he at home.
She said he was playing. He was at home. He was playing pickleball. Like he's been straight. He just in recovery.
I don't know. It's just a lot of speculation. This is one of the ones I wish him the best. I hope he's doing good, but I have to see before I say he's doing good or he's doing bad, because so much stuff has been coming out with the Jamie Foxx situation.
Yeah. Again, Jamie is a legend, a true icon.
I love Jamie Foxx.
One of the most talented guys I've ever seen. And so I'm just wishing him good health, and I'm just praying for him and his family. And again, until I see something that says Jamie is, God forbid, in a terrible state, then I believe he's in good health. So I believe he's recovering expeditiously. Until I see something different, I'm just standing on that.
Just P. Diddy need to stay away from Jamie.
That's all I'm saying. Yeah. P. Diddy need to stay away from Jamie.
You haven't heard about those conspiracies?
I mean, I know Diddy.
A couple of conspiracies that came out in the midst of this Jamie Foxx being in the hospital.
Right. And P. Diddy's behind all of the conspiracies.
Did he drop another album?
You hear the Tom Cruise one? There's a Tom Cruise conspiracy.
That one ain't real. But the P. Diddy. The P. Diddy one is that, first of all, John, this is a conspiracy I've been following for the last 4 or 5 days. P. Diddy, Jamie Foxx has been going around talking about P. Diddy's parties and how
lit they be.
And he's been exposing P. Diddy for the person he is. And him and P. Diddy now has beef. And supposedly the theory is whoever's around P. Diddy usually dies. So, and if they go against P. Diddy, so he's gone against P. Diddy, so now he's up next. That's the whole conspiracy wrapped up.
That's one conspiracy, but the Tom Cruise conspiracy also, they both dated the same. Well, Tom Cruise was married to a woman, and Jamie did.
Katie Holmes.
So I'm not saying, I'm not putting dirt on nobody. I'm saying, but
Jamie recently dated Katie Holmes too.
They've been off for like a year and a half.
Yeah,
but I'm saying, but you don't know how people feel about another celebrity dating their ex-wife.
I mean, Tom Cruise was jumping on couches with Oprah about Katie.
I'm just saying that's one conspiracy. I'm not saying they make sense or whatnot, but there's connections with each. One conspiracy has connections to Diddy. Fox. He knows Diddy. And he probably was at a Diddy party or two and seen some shit, which could possibly be true or speculation. Yeah. And Tom Cruise and Jamie Foxx were involved with the same woman. So that could bring some shit, but that's just for the conspiracy talk. And shit could just be some natural shit that happened, Yeah. Because technically, we still don't know what happened. We really don't.
We still don't know, and that's what I'm saying. Because I'm a big Jamie fan. I'm thinking positively. I want Jamie to recover, and so until I hear something that's opposite of what I believe or what I'm trying to believe or what I'm praying for Jamie, then I'm gonna keep with my prayers. I'm gonna keep my positive thoughts about.
I just don't see
everything
why
going
his
on in the
daughter
journey.
would lie. Like, it wouldn't make sense to me on why she would lie.
It would make sense because motherfuckers just want you to be out their business. So,
Yeah, but they coming up with a TV show in a couple of weeks, so again, it wouldn't make sense for her
what
to
you
lie.
mean coming out with a TV show?
They're having a game show on Jamie Foxx and his daughter.
Didn't they already have that?
No,
They had something together.
they had something, but they're having a game show on TNT.
But that shit could all be pre-recorded.
True. Yeah, it could be pre-recorded. It's
And
different.
again,
It's like pre-production where they didn't film for it yet, and then it's like, James he shows up to film and that. But
I just want the best for Jamie and his family. I want people to stay out of their business and let this brother recover, and then let whatever happens, and we deal with it when we get there. But until we there, I'm wishing that brother the best.
Yes, I love you, Jamie.
Speedy recovery for him.
He's my favorite actor. Jamie Foxx is my favorite actor.
God, he got a lot of movies. Jamie got a
That
lot.
ain't a bad. That's not a bad pick.
Huh?
I said that's not a bad pick.
It's not. He's my number one male actor in the black community and the white community.
Now let's get me and Bree debated about this episodes ago. Rihanna reveals the name of her son. Bree, are you for the name or what was your
that fucking name disappointed. It was like didn't I tell? I was like, yo, this is like a sword in the heart. Who chose this motherfucking name? What the fuck was going through her head? She has so many other names. Savage. Yo, I would have been really happy.
Everybody wanted to name their kid Savage.
Because their clothing line is Savage.
And
Yeah,
celebrities do shit. Celebrities do shit like that.
They do, but you really want to name your kid Savage, even if you're like
Celebrities do shit like that. Celebrities do shit like that.
No,
I don't put it past celebrity shit. My fucking name be Pumpkin and Cloud and Elon Musk, his son, like a number. His son's name.
Yeah.
Numbers and letters, but you're a blanket.
Yeah. Blanket. That's what I'm saying. So it's like,
this is what I'm saying. I was looking for a name that meant something to her.
well, ASAP definitely came up with that name. He a New Yorker named RZA, one of the greatest rap groups in hip hop history. I'm pretty sure he was like, my son name gonna be RZA, and she was like, okay, well, I'm coming up with the rest of the name type shit. Like, I'm gonna come up with the middle name.
Yeah,
I'm so disappointed.
but
None of the name I mentioned.
Not that many people walking around with that name, so it's a unique name. Not real name is RZA.
Right. It's not. I told her I thought it was dope. I think it's dope.
Oh my god.
So when I heard it, I was like, oh, that's pretty fire. That was better than Travis Scott name, baby name. What it was, Wolf?
That's not Wolf. We still don't know his name. He still doesn't have a name.
Ain't that what the original name was, or supposedly, or some shit like
That
that?
was the name that
Didn't they reveal the name of the first one? Because they got two kids. I think they revealed the name of the first one. I don't know about the second one.
No, they haven't revealed his name yet. The same way Khloe Kardashian hasn't revealed her son's name.
Khloe Kardashian got another kid?
We know her first daughter's name.
She got another kid?
Yeah, she has a boy.
She has two kids. Her and
I mean,
Tristan have two
with
kids.
Thompson.
I know, true.
Yeah, she has a boy with Tristan.
Dang,
She was having a baby the same time he was having a baby outside of her. But what I'm saying is, I didn't like the name. The name that I came up with, I felt like was better.
What was that?
Fenty.
That's her last name, ain't it?
That's not Rihanna's last name.
Fenty is something in her name, her real name. Her real name got Fenty in it or something.
I don't think so.
I believe so because I looked it up once before.
Yeah, her name, Kylie Jenner's son's his name is Aire. I don't know, Air. I'm assuming it's Air.
Aire.
Air.
What is Cardi B's son's name?
Cardi B. Say, they revealed that too. All celebrities eventually revealed their kids'
Wade. His name is Wade.
Yeah.
That shit was dope. Cause he's the motherfucking Wade.
Rihanna's last name is Fenty. Robin, Rihanna, Fenty.
That would have been a dope first name. He can't get the last name.
I mean, yeah, he ain't got the last name, so make it his first name. I ain't mad at that.
Would have been dope. The brat Morris is her wife's name.
Uh-huh.
Her son that she's about to have,
yeah.
His middle name about to be Morris. So that her last name could be somewhere in his name.
She should have named her child a brat.
That's stupid. See, now you're going too far.
Oh man.
But what I'm saying to you is, you get what I'm saying? She named him his. They haven't announced his first name, but his second name, his middle name is Morris.
And because Morris is her first name,
and it's dope.
Yeah, you don't think about it like.
Fenty would have been a dope ass name.
Yeah, that would be cool. Maybe they have a daughter.
If they have a daughter, she can't name her Fenty.
And name my Fenty. Why not?
Because it has to be something crazy.
No, Fenty.
Like Riri.
Her name is Riri.
No, her name is Rihanna.
We call her Riri.
But that her daughter name needs to be Riri. We need to give her something to live up to the legacy. I didn't like the name Johnny. I thought
her daughter name would be something wild like Tuxedo or some shit.
Tuxedo.
This is the problem I'm having with Rihanna. I don't think it's gonna be crazy. I think Rihanna's going with these safe ass motherfucking names, and I don't know why.
RZA a safe name?
RZA is a safe. It's not a crazy name.
But how is it safe? I don't see RZA as a safe name.
It is a fucking safe name.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's not a name where you hear it and you're like, oh my fucking God, that's crazy. Like when I heard Wade,
but there's
I'm
nobody
like,
named RZA.
There's nobody named
RZA but the rapper.
But the RZA.
Yeah.
There's other people named RZA.
There's nobody named RZA.
I'm pretty sure if you look up named RZA, you're gonna find it as a person.
That's
and
a possibility, but I bet you there ain't more than 100 people named RZA on this planet.
It sounds like a girl's name.
Can you find people with the name? How would you Google that? People with the name RZA?
Yeah.
People with
you probably Google it. People.
RZA. People with the name RZA.
It autocorrect to Raza.
But it keeps, I don't see nothing because it keeps coming up the RZA, like the real RZA. And then it comes up Rihanna. Like.
Anyway, like I said, it wasn't something crazy like I thought it was going to be. So.
That's a solid name, man. It's solid.
I like it. I like the name. I thought it was dope.
Then the middle name is bullshit.
Shout out to the
pronounce it.
Pronounce
the middle name.
Wu-Tang. 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 What's the middle name?
Pronounce the middle name.
I don't even know. Let me look it up. Rihanna. Rihanna's son. RZA. Alliston. Mayers. Althuston. Althuston.
I'll say it's because it's a TH.
I'm pretty sure she came up with that name. That sounds like some Trini shit.
RZA,
she's not Trinidad.
Thelston.
She's Barbadian.
Yeah. It sounds like West Indian.
Yeah. RZA, Thelston Mayers.
Yes, I'm pretty sure she came up with that. She probably got an uncle, a favorite uncle, or somebody that she loved with that name. Because it sounds West Indian.
I didn't like it. Oh, Rihanna.
It sound like Roderick and shit, like one of those.
What did you just say?
Those days.
Don't fucking play my grandfather like that.
It sounds like one of the West Indian days. That's all I'm saying.
Well, shout out to them, Bree. You was wrong on this, but you got another child to predict the name. She got another one.
She better fucking. I'm not gonna predict shit. She better give that name a crazy ass name like Waterfall or Drowning or I don't know. I don't fucking know, but it better be something.
Drowning.
It better be. It to be so captivating that I'd be like, damn, because this wasn't it.
That's why I said tuxedo.
No, I don't like tuxedo. That's too much. It gotta be like
child board game.
Oh, that would be dope.
Board
like
game.
Secret or
no board game.
Oh no, not board game, but like
you're not.
Not a board game. Board game.
She was named the child Rock. It can represent Rock Nation. Rock with Family and Rock.
No. She cannot do that. I was like, shut up. ASAP.
Why not?
She can name the kid ASAP.
Good. Name him ASAP Yams.
Yo, that's a name. I actually like that ASAP.
So ASAP
As soon as possible.
ASAP as a real thing.
Yeah, ASAP. I like that.
That's interesting. So there goes Bree's prediction. Bree's prediction is ASAP.
But that's good for a girl too.
Hell yeah.
Actually, yeah, that ASAP really doesn't have is what's the term? Gender neutral?
Gender neutral.
I like ASAP.
ASAP, yeah.
If she chooses ASAP, I want my money because I just gave her the fucking idea.
We're gonna put that on the bed app.
But speaking with celebrities and babies, Bree's favorite guy, Nick Cannon, they asked him about where does he lay his head at. You know, he has 11 children.
Why do you keep saying these people are my favorite?
Because he's being sarcastic.
I don't like none of these people.
That's the point.
Yeah. You say that the person is their favorite when you know damn well that person is nowhere near that person's favorite.
Right.
But, you know, Nick Cannon was asked, where does he lay his head? Because he has 11 children with 6 women. And he basically said, it all depends on how shit is going with one of the baby mothers. Bree, what's your
I'm pretty sure he has his own home though.
See, but this is the problem I have with Nick Cannon. You want to call other people toxic and they're fucking money maker, right? You want to call them fucking toxic. But your ass went on a podcast and said you any mini money mo who house you sleep in that night, and then you don't give them any money, any allowance or anything for the kids. They have to call you and tell you what they need. Here's my problem. If he don't send his toxic sperm donating ass somewhere for real, let me tell you something. What I don't like the fact that you making these women seem like their house is open to you whenever you call. Like, that shit is crazy to me, boy. Like, nobody finds that. Y'all sitting here as men. Y'all don't find that shit crazy? If these were your daughters that he was fucking impregnating and just bouncing, and then go on a podcast and say to the world, I any mini mighty mold their house.
But y'all want to let me in, shit. That's what I'm at.
You wouldn't call your daughter and be like, yo, he's making you sound like your door is just an open door for him to come and fuck that night and then bounce. Well, nobody sees nothing wrong with this.
I mean, I already
got the money and they all living good, so
yeah, I already expressed my issues with this whole Nick Cannon shit, and it's more about the kids than anything. They all, as adults, are adults. They do whatever the fuck they want. I definitely wouldn't want my daughter in a situation like that. Shit, I wouldn't even want my son being a man doing something like that. But they all grown. Can't talk about grown folks and this shit. But them kids though, oh, daddy came tonight. Oh, daddy here today. Oh, okay. Oh, daddy leaving in the morning. He gonna be over there. Like,
but what I'm saying to you,
all that shit
Cannon has daughters, and I'm pretty sure Nick Cannon wouldn't want niggas to make it seem like his daughter's house is an open house to whenever they feel like it. And this is the problem I have. And then he sits on his podcast and talks about other people's shit being toxic. Like, motherfucker, who are you to sit and talk about anything being toxic when you that toxic nigga?
Right.
That's the only problem I have with Nick. The kids part, we already made it clear. We don't know how he's being a dad to these children, not financial wise, because financially is only part of being a parent. Right. The other part is being emotionally there. And Mariah Carey has come out and said he's not emotionally there for her kids. Now, everybody, and Mariah Carey's the one that comes out and talks because Mariah Carey got her own money. She don't fucking need him to front the bill. So there's no repercussions if that motherfucker stops his whatever, because she got the money to front her own shit for her kid. The bitch done shut down 6 Flags for her motherfucking kid's birthday. Nothing he does stops her money.
Yeah, Nick Cannon's not bigger than Mariah Carey.
So she talks about it, but the other women can't really talk about it because the minute they talk about it, but he gets to sit in podcasts and make these women look stupid. And that's my problem with Nick Cannon. He talks about Will and all this shit with Jada, but he makes his baby mamas look stupid. And that's what I don't like. Yes, they are adults and they make their own decisions, but damn, they still your baby mama. Like, they still the mother of your children. And for you to go on these podcasts and these platforms and talk about them like they ain't shit is my problem with Nick Cannon. I don't care.
Yep.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
And it's stuff like that when y'all say shit like that that makes it's just it is what it is. But he's the number one person to call everybody's relationship toxic and this and this and that. The red table talk, but it's okay for you to go on these motherfucking platforms and these podcasts and talk about.
I'm saying it is what it is because we've already had these Nick Cannon conversations,
and with
so
that,
I've already let my opinion about Nick Cannon and his shit be known. So I ain't got much else to say about it.
Yeah, but also just to add, and we can move on. We can definitely discuss it. It would be different if he kind of pretend like his situation isn't as toxic. I don't really think he talks like, oh, like his shit is not also looked at to be looked at toxic.
Well, I don't think he really look at his shit as toxic. I think he look at it as like, this is our situation and almost justifying the way the shit is because they are all well taken care of and financially, kids, family are all well taken care of. So this is my lifestyle. He originally stated that's our God-given right and purpose is to repopulate the earth and all this and shit. So everything he says is a justification of what he's already, the lifestyle that he lives. But we all know it ain't the healthiest of lifestyles and shit. So again, what my wife is saying, you can't be the pot calling the kettle black, and until Nick Cannon right his wrongs, he need to shut the fuck up when he's talking about other people's situations and their relationship dynamics and all that shit, because he got a wow on himself.
Right. And not only that, and what else I'm saying is he needs to be careful of how he's talking about the mothers of his children, because at some point they're gonna gain their 2 feet and not give a fuck about his money. You get what I'm saying to you? Yeah. It's just a matter of time, because the way he talks about them is like if they are property. I come in, I leave whenever I want to, I do whatever I want to, and then I'm out. You get what I'm saying? And that shit just sounds whack to me.
Well, please let me know. We've had this conversation. I'm pretty sure this is a situation they're probably going to have more conversations because I do think he'll be adding to that list in the not too distant future. Let it be on the children's
he definitely added more.
He's definitely
stopped yet
to that list.
Yeah, he ain't stopped yet.
Now let's get back into the movies. Beetle Juice sequel announced, and it will be starring Jenna Ortega. For the sequel or no?
Yes and no. I like Jenna Ortega, and so I'm happy to see what she did because she did good with Wednesday. Originally, I probably would have been like, it's too late. Why Hollywood, y'all always waiting till the last minute, and that's how I feel in a way. Still, but because I like Jenna, and because she did such a great job with Wednesday, I'll at least want to see what they do with the trailer, and then I'll go from there and have a real opinion. Because Wednesday first drop, I was like, nah. Then I saw that trailer, I was like, nah. But then when I watched the first episode, I'm like, all right, I got it. I'm in it. And I watched it, and I loved the show. So
Wednesday was dope. Wednesday was definitely a dope show. But Green, I don't got no thoughts on the Beetle Juice sequel.
I don't want to see that shit.
Beetle Juice, Beetle Juice, Beetle Juice.
When I think of Beetle Juice, I just think of it like it wasn't dark enough, but it was funny, and it wasn't like this dark comedy. The problem I have with them using Jenna Ortega, they're gonna make this dark, and this is gonna be like
that's the Times too. The Times is very dark as well.
Right, and so it's like I don't know, leave it alone. Certain things I just feel like we should just start over, like in the sense, just make brand new movies. Why we keep trying to make remakes of everything? Certain things we just give it to us. Let us have it. Let it be our shit.
Yeah, that time capsule.
Right, like just give it to the millennials and be like, you know what? This was y'all's. Congratulations.
Yeah, let it live in the moment.
Yeah, like we don't need
a remake.
Yeah.
But
I definitely would rather see this as a show than a movie.
Oh shit. Here you go with your show shit.
Everything is better. Movies be trash. Things be way better as shows nowadays.
You know what it is? I like TV shows over movies, but I still love movies. It's just with TV shows, the story continues.
Hey, it's TV shows give the story time to develop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why you watch a dope movie.
How often do you watch a dope movie? It's hard. It's hit or miss. But you can get a good show because you get time to characters to develop, story plots to develop, and then have a great climax.
A lot of these shows came from great movies.
Right, and the shows become great because they give it time to develop. So I would rather see a Beetle Juice TV show than a movie because they're gonna cram it and it's gonna be corny and it's gonna miss.
The first one?
Because it wasn't nothing to cram. It was Beetle Juice. It was the original. I'm talking about in today's now because now you got the comparison. Whereas with a show, you can develop a story with a show. So I'd rather see a Beetle Juice show, 8 to 10 episode show, than a Beetle Juice movie.
Well, that's how that feels. But I'll be intrigued with the Beetle Juice movie. Now let's get into Weezy. Y'all seen the clip? Fans
baby.
It wasn't feeling his artist, so Weezy basically called it. What's your overall thoughts on that?
Weezy an idiot. Weezy is at that point where now he's one of those. He is a legacy artist. Whereas if niggas going to see Weezy, they're going to see the hits. Niggas ain't trying to hear new music. We want the hits. So the fact that, first off, because I saw other podcasts talking about it, first off, he was late as fuck.
3 hours.
3 hours late, which I think hip-hop artists need to do better with in general, because it seemed like hip-hop artists just be late as fuck, period.
Beyonce always.
So hip-hop artists need to do better at that. 2, I heard he was playing a lot of the mixtape shit, performing a lot of mixtape shit. And although his mixtapes is fire, we need album cuts, and then you take an intermission and have niggas we never heard of. So it's like, it's weird because you are fucking Weezy, you the Lil Wayne and shit, and then you come up here with fresh niggas. This ain't Drake and Nicki Minaj, like motherfuckers who might have been new but had started buzzing. We don't even know these motherfuckers.
From what I hear in the comments, the music was wild.
People gonna say it's whack because we ain't had time to digest it. Now it feel like amateur hour when it was just Lil Wayne performance. Now nigga, is this an open mic now?
You know, but you gotta do it for the brand.
Yeah, but
the
way you do it for the brand is you drop a verse on they shit.
Mm-hmm.
And you put it out. That's the Young Money way. You put your verse on it, So when they rapping they shit, if they shit is trash, at least you got a fire verse. The artists that we know and recognize, at least you up there. You lead a fucking show and lead these niggas up here like deers in the headlights singing shit that we don't know. They ain't Drake. Drake started creating his buzz before going to Young Money. It propelled him more once he signed to Young Money. But Drake was already building his own shit. He was buzzing. Nicki was already buzzing. She was with T.I., she was with Gucci. She already started building a buzz. So if he was to take an intermission and let them lead, then they already had enough buzz to do that. Nobody knows these niggas. We don't know their music. We don't have any type of familiarity with these guys and they music and shit. You just like, yeah, go out here. I'm about to go take a smoke break.
Right.
Motherfuckers start booing, bro. Get these weak ass niggas out here.
And I heard his tickets are expensive.
And I know them tickets ain't cheap. And then you get upset, oh, y'all ain't fucking with my artist. Then fuck y'all. I respect it, but it's like, bro, I didn't even come for them. I didn't even know these niggas was performing. How you been mad because you surprised me with some niggas that I ain't trying to hear? Nigga, I want to hear Wayne. Nigga, I want to hear you. Like, you coming out here doing mixtape verses and shit, not even playing the hits, and then come with a weak rapper intermission. I'm just saying they weak because that's what people's response was. I know in that moment, I would have been like, man, get this weak ass nigga off the stage. I've been on that too, because nigga, I don't know you. He had a little twist out there.
I don't know who Lil Twist.
And Lil Wayne, Doppelganger, the little nigga that was on Love and Hip Hop. I mean, Hip Hop Kids or whatever that shit called.
Oh, Growing Up Hip Hop.
Growing Up Hip Hop.
I love him.
You love the person. You don't love the music.
Oh, wait, don't get mad at me. I'm just saying I love him. Like, I didn't say I love his music. I never heard his music. And
that's what I'm saying. Nobody knows Twist. We know Twist from being with that Young Money era and shit. Him being the shorty with the mohawk. We remember those days. But Twist ain't had no shit. So it's like, bro, you can't just leave these niggas on this big ass stage and nobody know them to hold it down while you take
a lot of people got their money back.
I'm sure I would have been like, yeah, this shit is ass. And he left. Hell yeah, I want my money back.
What people gonna start doing is just stop buying Lil Wayne tickets.
If that's the Young Money he running with and that's the show he want, I definitely won't pay for a ticket. I'm be like, yo, what Wayne on this week? If I hear Wayne doing the show in my city, I need to know what he did in the last city before. If he do a new show in New York, I need to know what he did in Philly.
Right.
What was bro doing in Jersey? I need to know that first before I'm buying a ticket. Because you ain't going to surprise me and get me like I'm Boo-Boo the Fool and have amateur night and shit. Nigga, this is not Apollo. You are not Steve Harvey. Nigga, keep that amateur night shit over there for them. Keep that in Harlem, bro.
Man. So it was a tough night for Weezy and crew. Tough night. Well, tough night for
Wasn't
Weezy.
a tough night. He would have had a great night if he would have done that dumb shit.
Exactly.
It wasn't a tough night, Johnny.
He get mad and shit. They ain't get mad. Oh, y'all ain't got no love for Lil Wayne and Young Money? Like he snooping Death Row and shit. Y'all ain't got no love for Lil Wayne and Young Money? Fuck this then. I'm out of here. Like run out like a girl.
I think he just realized he didn't pick good talent. He couldn't find another Nicki and Drake.
I don't know, man.
It's tough because they're not really acts that could be replaced like that. So
yeah. So then let's not try.
And again, it's
gotta
the way
try. You run a label. You gotta get artists. That's part of it.
But Jermaine Dupri can never find another Bow Wow.
But again, it's not even people. Exactly. But there's ways to do it. You don't say headline tour and then you just lead a fucking stage with these niggas on the stage by themselves. You have them drop a verse on some of your shit. You have your verse on they shit, but you always remain on the stage as the headline. Nobody knows these niggas. They come out and have a hot 16 to your shit. Then it's like, oh, who buddy? My new artist, song, blah, 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 and blow. Boom, then they go check him out. Then the next tour around, we checked out Buddy, whether he good or bad and shit. But at least we'll at least know who the fuck he is and have some type of rapport with who they are.
Yeah, it's true. But
you don't be like, yeah, my new artist. I'll be back in 30, y'all. Peace.
You trying to build up
45 minutes.
45 minutes.
Can't knock the house, but feel for the fans. The fans was definitely disappointed.
That's not how you do it.
Now, Bree, let's get into your actual favorite artist. Your actual favorite artist. So the creators of the Cuppet Challenge say they haven't received no tickets to Beyonce's tour.
Did they make the fucking dances for the whole damn album? Did they fucking make a dance for the whole fucking album? Did they make her visuals for the whole fucking album?
No.
The way they making it seem is, let's be real. The way they making it seem is like they did visuals and all that shit for the fucking album. The song was already a hit.
You definitely have the record, but you know what I think?
That shit ain't a, I'm sorry, it's not a hit without the dance. That's the era we live in. TikTok feeds these singles. And although Beyonce ain't, because I don't know if Beyonce said that she was going to get them the tickets or anything, or they just assumed because of how big of the challenge was, that it would only be right that Beyonce give them tickets or have them do it. Because I ain't even seen it to her, but if Beyonce do the challenge on stage, that's fucked up.
Or she could now if she wants to, because the way, but I think they're trying to be clever. They trying, like shit,
they were feeding like, hey, B.
Like, we did them, you created that challenge, so we trying to throw some tickets out.
Yeah, but it's not being taken that way. It's being taken in a negative way, which is not going to work for them because it's looked at as like, because most people are looking at it as like, damn, B, like you ain't get them none. Where it's looked like it's like slight towards Beyonce. I know what they trying to do. Like, hey, Beyonce, we did this. What about tickets type shit? I know what they trying to do, but the way people are taking it is like, oh, damn, Beyonce, that's fucked up. This is one of the biggest challenges, and it made your song so big. You could at least did that.
Yeah, so the narrative gets to Beyonce on a negative thing. Beyonce fuck around do the challenge in every city.
Yeah, and that's the narrative. The narrative looking bad because although it's Beyonce, ain't nobody gonna feel too bad. But the narrative is being pushed in a negative sense.
Well, why does Beyonce? Oh, that's like every dance. If you come up with it, you owe that person something. You went to TikTok. Let's cut the shit. They went to TikTok. They made a dance and they got paid for the dance. Every time it was used or something like that, they got their payments for it. What else does she need to do? No offense, and you keep saying it would have made it a hit. Yeah, it helped, but that song was already on way before they made that dance. People was using that song on their TikToks for hair videos and all that other shit.
People gonna fuck with Beyonce off the strength of Beyonce. Mm-hmm. That's a fact. So everything Beyonce put out is gonna work. It became a hit with the dance attached, and we see this a lot.
So every artist, if you make a dance for
if the dance is popular, if you owe the dance a part of the success of your song.
Yeah, that's they get paid for those success.
I don't know how it works out because unfortunately with TikTok, if the viewership isn't at you, anybody can do the dance. There's no way for you to monetize other people doing the dance. The monetization comes from people using the song, and then that's where the money comes from because we know for sure Beyonce is getting money because people are using the song to do the dance. how you monetize a dance. That's why so many people be upset with Fortnite and these other people, because you can't monetize a dance. All you can do is refer back to the person who created it, and hopefully people go back and watch the original video so they can get those viewership, so they can get the money.
I ain't watching people who trying to con artists.
So if that's the case, the way a lot of times when these dances come out, we don't even know who the creators are. I've never even seen them girls before until that video. I never even knew who they was. I don't even be honestly thinking about who the creator is. But this song owes that dance a big portion of its popularity. Now, I would think because of how big it was, Beyonce being the superstar she is, it'd be like, what would be a dope moment if I have the girls come out and do that dance? They might have killed that shit, so they might have shot themselves in the foot by making that video, because ain't no telling, Beyonce might have had that clip. You know what I'm saying? Like, would it be dope if I brought the girls out to do the dance? Because I'm pretty sure Beyonce knows that song was huge.
I'm saying, but you think she knew who created the challenge?
I don't know. I'm just saying, I know that at this point, she knows who created the challenge. Beyonce, I'm pretty sure she knows at this point that these people created the challenge. But what I'm saying is they might have shot themselves in the foot, because ain't no telling what Beyonce plans could have been. I just think the song's been out so long right now, and the dance been popular so long right now, that generally when these kids make up these dances, you see some type of connection with the artist at some point. Because the artists usually pay homage or pay respect. They'll fly them out, say thank you. You have these thank you videos. You have these moments where they do it with the celebrity. You get what I'm saying? And so they haven't had that moment with Beyonce. It's fucking Beyonce. Ain't nobody gonna really have that moment. But I'm just saying that this song is as big as it is, partially, and a big portion is because of the dance. Taking nothing from Beyonce, because whatever Beyonce do is gonna sell.
True.
But with this being a single hit, a big portion is due to the dance. And that's just the landscape of music today. Most of the hit songs are paired with a dance. And a big portion of why they popular is because of the dance. Most of the time, motherfuckers don't know the song. They know the part of the dance.
True.
So with that being said, Beyonce is not exempt from that. Her song and that portion of the song is hugely popular because of that weak ass dance. And how you get paid from that? How do an artist compensate a creator for that? I don't know. I think tickets is on the lighter side. So if that's all you asking for, bet. If you ain't asking for no money, fuck, I'll get you tickets.
Yeah, but the tickets is worth money, so.
Yeah, but tickets is free. You Beyonce.
No, for yeah, but I'm just saying the value is just tickets in general. But Beyonce tickets.
Right. Again, it's free to Beyonce. It has no monetary value to Beyonce.
But why does she gotta
you get some Beyonce tickets? We could triple that and we be good.
Right. That's true. That's true. I'm just saying, to Beyonce, there's no monetary value. She's not losing much by saying, hey, thank you. Here's some tickets to the concert.
I agree.
Why would greatness think that you made her song better than what it was?
Greatness and arrogance is two different things.
What?
Funny how Beyonce can have great arrogance, and fucking Doja Cat can have arrogance, because she ain't
talking about. We ain't even the same
situation. Because Doja Cat can change her fucking name. She could do all this shit. Y'all can give her the benefit of the doubt and all this other dumb shit, and she's not even on the greatness level yet.
What point are you making?
But Beyonce, because she doesn't give tickets to people who fucking made up a dance for TikTok that ain't shit. Y'all like, That's the least she could do.
I'm saying I think you're
I ain't saying it's the least
underestimating
you can do,
the power of TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok has a lot of power nowadays.
I'm not denying that. I'm saying when the dance came, that song was already rushing through videos and shit like that. That's all I'm saying.
It probably was doing its numbers, but like Dev said, the dance and like the challenge definitely gave that record a boost. It definitely gave that shit like a boost.
And that's what I'm saying. Beyonce is Beyonce. That's the greatness of Beyonce. That's the greatness of Beyonce. Regardless of what she put out, it's gonna go. But that dance took it next. It's like Drake when he and Shiggy did the
but that wasn't supposed to even be a single.
I'm saying regardless of what Drake put out, the numbers gonna hit. But Shiggy doing the dance took it to the stratosphere. I can't even
In my feelings.
In my feelings.
Oh, in my feelings.
In my feelings. So that's what I'm saying. Like and Shiggy's one of the Shiggy's a pioneer when it comes to this dance challenge shit. Like Shiggy's one of the first. We got to give Shiggy his credit for that. But TikTok, all these artists and nobody, even artists as big as Beyonce, is exempt from the power of TikTok. Whereas these 30-second videos, these 30-second dance collages is taking songs to the roof. So this happened with Cuff It. Cuff It, regardless of whatever Beyonce put out, is going to be big. But we cannot discredit the power of TikTok and the power of these creators and what they were able to give, the boost they were able to give that song. And now, if they gave this song a large boost, and I'm pretty sure there's a way we can look at TikTok plays before the dance, TikTok plays after, and I'm pretty sure you'll see an increase by the thousands. But if I'm an artist, regardless of how big I am, and you on your free will, I ain't have to pay you to do shit. You did me this solid, made my song shoot out this world. I'd be like, shit, tickets? Get them bitches some tickets. We be giving out tickets for nothing. Get them bitches tickets. Because it look good. It's good PR for me. Hey, them hoes can come up here and do that dance for one night. It ain't killing my show. I'm fucking Beyonce. I ain't saying she owed them, but you see a lot of situations that like this where people not as big as Beyonce will recognize these people by like doing a video with them, by flying them out.
Don't stand on its own.
Yeah, and they not Beyonce.
Drake do shit in the video.
And Drake another nigga who's some say as big as Beyonce, but he will if you contribute something. He's big on the social media shit. He will jump in the video. He would fuck with the people. He'll fly them out. He'll do little dumb shit that's not that cost effective. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Now I think they fucking it up because the narrative's being spent in a negative sense. I get what they were trying to do, and now it's being flared like, oh, Beyonce, you gotta do this now because they did this for you, regardless of you being Beyonce or not. I know what they were trying to do, but generally by now, they wouldn't have to do that. Most people in this time, they would be like, okay, yeah, they did that. They team, Beyonce's team, not Beyonce herself, but her management, all her people would be like, yeah, get them girls tickets. We'll have them come out and show because it's great. It's connecting TikTok, and TikTok is the fucking world. Like, you can't, I'm not saying Beyonce's that arrogant, but TikTok runs music and shit.
It's just the times of today, man.
It is. It's what it is.
Times of today. But we'll leave that there. Let's get to the closing segment. ASO Keep one. I made a few, but I'll give you three. I feel like these are solid ones. You gotta keep. So it's gonna be one's gonna be characters, TV characters. One's gonna be TV show, and one's gonna be movie. So I'm gonna go with the movie one first. So these three movies you gotta keep one. Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
Okay.
Daddy's Little Girls. Why Did I Get Married? Tyler Perry edition of ASO.
Daddy's Little Girl.
You gotta keep one of those movies. Which movie you keeping? Where you
Daddy's
said Daddy's
She
Little
said
Girl?
she's keeping Daddy's. Yeah.
That's a good one.
I think, yeah, it's a good one. I think Tyler Perry's biggest movie and my favorite movie out of his movies is Why Did I Get Married? So that's the one I'm gonna keep.
Right, let's keep it. Why Did I Get Married? I'm a.
You like Why Did I Get Married more than
I'm
I
gonna go
like
Daddy's
you like
Little Girl.
Daddy's Little Girl?
I hate that. Yeah, I'm a bad guy. My voice is like, yeah, go over there with your mama.
I watch you watch Daddy's Little. See, you talk about me capping. You capping right now. You watch more Daddy's Little Girls than Why Did I Get Married?
I like those little girls.
Man, you
I like
capping.
those. I like those little girls.
Capping.
I like those little girls. They are cute, funny little girls. Those sisters. And they show Daddy's Little Girls on like regular TV, TBS, TNT, BET, all those channels.
But Why Did I Get Married be on cable and you don't watch it?
But they be cutting out the cursing and stuff like that.
No, it be on cable. Why Did I Get Married?
Oh yeah, I don't be watching that. I don't be watching TV like that.
Okay.
Like I said, I take in Why Did I Get Married? That's his best movie.
Cap.
That's his best movie. So I'm taking Why Did I Get Married 1. You talking about 1? Yes, I'm taking that one.
Why Did I Get Married 1? Okay.
What you taking, John?
Oh, I agree with Greg. I'm going with Daddy's Little Girls. I think all.
But you like Idris, because you're an Idris fan.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. Diary of Mad Black Woman was a good one too. When Shorty could have let homie drown in the bathtub.
You saying that like a fish and shit.
He would have watched that before he watched Why Did I Get Married. He capped it.
I watch what?
You laughed during Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
I hate that movie. What are you talking about? I hate that movie. I hated the play. I don't like Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
Okay, go ahead, John. Go to the next one.
TV shows. You got Martin, Jamie Foxx, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Which one y'all keeping?
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
There's only one right answer.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
There's only one right answer, and that's Martin.
I'm not keeping Martin.
That's the only right answer. I'm sorry, Martin, but I didn't want to go to Arizona.
I hate fucking Martin. But the thing is, I hate Martin.
But you said Fresh Prince, and you say Will overacted, Martin overacted. The same thing you hate on Martin about is the same thing Will does.
No, but Will doesn't do it as bad as Martin.
In Fresh Prince?
He does not.
Yo, Will Smith is a major overactor in Fresh Prince.
I don't think so. Personally, I don't think so.
Yo, Will Smith is guilty because he watched Martin do the shit.
No, I don't think so.
Jamie wasn't three dope sitcoms though. 3 dope sitcoms.
No, they all great. It shows that I frequently watched growing up. But yo, if all 3 playing right now, ain't no way I'm watching Jamie Foxx or Fresh Prince over Martin. Ain't no way.
I'm watching Fresh Prince.
Ain't no way.
Oh no, Fresh Prince does give. Fresh Prince, that's a tough one. I think they're all dope, but
bro, what you going with, John?
I think I'm leaning towards Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
You a whore.
No, you like that overacting shit. That shit whack.
Nah, all of them is dope, man. All of them are dope. That's just me. I'm leaning towards Fresh Prince.
What Fresh Prince episode is better than the Lost Walkman episode of Martin?
Why don't he love me, man?
That episode, although that show is emotional, ain't no sitcom episode better than. Oh, it's a great episode, emotional.
Wait, they dancing behind Ashley.
Ain't that episode is not better than the Lost Walkman episode where he did New Jack City.
That's the only episode I could ever watch of Martin, and bro, even then he's overacting.
These niggas couldn't even keep their face straight doing that role.
That was the only episode that was good to me,
bro. Ain't none, and
I
don't want to see what happens is. This make it seem like I'm hating on.
There was another good episode when my man Carlton got called out for being like, not really a black person. Like, that was
when he was with the fraternity?
Yeah, when my man Carlton got called out, that was a good episode.
Give me a hug, man. I took a bullet for you. You want me a hug?
Very emotional. Very emotional. Will was an emotional nigga. But
all great shows, though. All great shows. It wasn't easy shows. All great shows.
And that's what I said. I don't want to make it seem like I'm hating because when I start going, I start to shit on the other. I find reasons to shit on the other shows, but I actually love the shows. I'm just saying, I ain't watching nothing over Martin. No show, no sitcom over Martin ever.
Now, Keep One Characters Edition. This is 3 strong.
I talked to Sugar. He called you the Get Hit Man.
Now these is 3, powerful black female characters in recent times. So
okay,
we gotta keep one. Olivia Pope, Annalise Keating, Cookie Lyon.
Say it again.
Annalise. Why did I get married?
No, How to Get Away with Murder.
Yeah, How to Get Away with Murder.
He said How to Get Married.
What's the other?
Olivia Pope.
Olivia Pope.
Scandal.
That's the horse sleeping with the president.
Scandal.
Scandal. Yeah, you was right. Scandal. Yeah, and Cookie Lyon.
I never watched Scandal. You
never watched Scandal? No, Scandal was dope.
And Power was that show wasn't called Power. What was that called? Empire. Fucking bad show. That show sucks.
It started off good, and I never finished.
I told you.
It started off good.
Look, Chris Rock came. He was eating people. I stopped immediately.
He was eating people?
Remember that second season? He was the gangster.
Chris Rock was like the gangster that they feared.
He was the gangster, and I was done. First season, they definitely had Juicy Smollett was definitely cooking. They had a few hits on there. What was that song he had? He had a bump on there.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Like he had a hit on there. That other nigga, I don't remember. I ain't like that wet drip shit he had.
Hakeem. Was it
Hakeem?
Yeah. Hakeem.
Something like that. Trash song.
It's Jay Hakeem. I forgot Jesse's character's name.
Yeah, but he had that song was fire. But definitely Cookie was over the top. Cookies was Mary J. Blige's character on steroids in Power. I think they told Mary J. Blige to look at her and like be her, but just tone it down a little bit. Just tone it down just a little bit. So Cookie is definitely dope. Olivia Pope, I never watched Scandal. So I just knew she was sleeping with the president. She was a whore. And so Annalise Keating was my G for the longest. I didn't.
That's why I said this is tough. I watched all 3 shows. 2 of the 3 I finished. I didn't finish all 3.
I didn't finish, but I never finished How to Get Away with Murder.
I think it was one of the shows that ended good. It had a good ending. It was one of the shows.
I got it. I be saying I'm gonna get back in it, but I don't. But
I can say that's one of the shows that was big in like the pop culture. Like some of those shows be missing. I think How to Get Away with Murder had a good ending.
Annalise was cooking, bro. So Annalise,
Johnny.
Annalise was cooking. Don't say it, John. I'm eventually watch it.
Yeah, but
so I'm keeping Annalise.
All of them is tough in their own right. But I feel
my wife is keeping Annalise too.
Just keep Annalise.
Yeah.
The only reason I'm keeping Annalise is because I don't support side chicks behavior.
But Olivia Pope she got the job done.
I love Tahaji P.
No, you love Tahaji P, but Cookie.
I love Tahaji P. I'm not gonna speak bad about that woman. I'm just not gonna pick it.
Oh, remember that time she froze when we saw her in the city? Sabrina froze up. She froze.
I was so bad.
She froze up.
Don't worry, you see her again, Bree. You see her again. Just wave next time.
Well, I mean, she working at Chick-fil-A now, so
I'm
not gonna lie.
That's what's up. She was just on Abbott. She was just on Abbott Elementary. She's the mother to the main girl. John, you can't pick over Annalise, bro. Annalise is the
Yo,
shit.
I'm not gonna lie, Annalise really held it down for them throughout that whole show. Like she really held it down for them. It's tough. But I think I'm gonna get the nod. I'm gonna keep Annalise. I'm gonna keep Annalise.
And you know what's crazy?
Olivia Pope does go away though.
Well, I never watched it. What was dope about How to Get Away with Murder? That character Annalise is now in Suicide Squad. She's the one who's giving them their jobs and stuff.
That's Amanda Waller. That's two different characters.
Yeah, she changed her name and now she's Amanda Waller.
It's just the same actress. It's just the same actress.
Same actress, same attitude, same thing.
But I'm not gonna lie, Olivia Pope is definitely dope. I don't know.
I never watched Scandal.
How to Get Away with Murder. The mystery is just How to Get Away with Murder was just more intriguing. I don't know. Both shows is dope. Both shows is dope.
Well, I know I'm never gonna watch Scandal.
Yeah,
but I will
they both did a
potentially
crossover.
get to that. I remember I saw that.
They did a crossover. Both.
I was still watching at that time when Olivia crossed over to How to Get Away with Murder.
The only thing I say is Scandal had what, 7 seasons? How to Get Away did 6.
Okay. I think I'm like 3-4 seasons in when it comes to How to Get Away.
Scandal just probably just, but when it came down to it, I feel like all the characters did what they did, could help get you over. But if you was in some real shit, it really came down to Annalise or Olivia Pope to really save you. But shit, Annalise will put you in some shit before she save you in some shit too. She fuck around.
Or Annalise will put some shit on you and then get you out of it.
If she fuck with you, she say, nah, we'll save him. We'll save you too. But she don't. They definitely did a couple of characters on that show dirty.
Yeah.
Well, with that being said, that's a wrap on brand new episode of Another Shit Opinion Podcast. It's your boy John. That started the episode off in the back, but now he's in the front. And Bree started the episode in the front, and now she's in the back. And we are out.